everybody, it's Kim Hawk, and I'm known as YouTube's fairy godmother of real estate, and we are doing a series on Meet the Neighbor because it's the 100th anniversary of the Walt Disney Company, and we believe that Walt's real legacy was that he was building communities. And so today we are here with our youngest executive that we've interviewed. He's single and he's under 30 years of age. Everybody meet Elijah Lewis. Elijah, tell us how you got to Celebration. Where did you move from?
I moved to Central Florida from the Omaha, Nebraska area. Very much a culture shock. Literal cornfields just right outside my old house and giant grain silos that I would drive by. It was very much a change of scenery when my dad, the senior pastor of the Presbyterian Church, decided to make a career move. I had to go where the family's going, and I was happy to do it.
We are sitting in a condo that you bought. I'm so proud of you, because a lot of people at your age haven't had the realization to actually purchase something. Not only did you purchase something a couple years ago, you remodeled it. You pretty much gutted it and made it incredible. It's one of the nicest condos in all of Celebration. I can tell you that you did a great job. Can you think of some of your favorite events that you've gone to in Celebration?
Have some that have been continuing to be staples. There's some that maybe have been retired for a little while. Like I used to like the Pie Festival that they do down here. I love that they do the fireworks sometimes between a 4th of July or New Year's. I can actually see some of it from my balcony. In 2009, I think when I got here, Justin Bieber was doing a performance. There are some like pretty significant live performances that go on downtown, from like Justin Bieber even to like more classic rock bands. Like they had like a Little River Band or a Flock of Seagulls or something was going on. So some pretty cool stuff for all demographics that you can enjoy.
Now, as a single young person living in this town, because what we talk about is the town that Disney built is really everybody from single young executives to people that are doing their first home, all the way up to the retirees. There's not just one big lump of people that live here. So as a single person, what are the things that you might enjoy most about this town of Celebration?
Well, Celebration is really safe. It's really, I feel safe. It's centrally located. Nothing seems super far away. Like if I want to go to Disney Springs, that's like 10 minutes, and it has tons of like an outlet mall, all kinds of really various levels of like high-end and medium restaurants and shopping and dinner theater that goes on there, bowling, so that's fun. And then close to downtown Celebration itself, there's plenty of, I love the eclecticness of the restaurants. You get like Italian, Mexican, sushi, Thai, pizza, a tavern to just go and have a drink, and even a 1950s diner, just all kinds of stuff, and then some shops and boutiques. So that lifestyle is really cool, and you're close to stuff like Winter Garden, and just everything's in you. And of course, right by Disney itself, the theme parks, Disney, Universal, and SeaWorld. And there's a library in Celebration that got built like even after I moved here. And that's a place where a writer's group takes place. People compare each other's work. They give lessons on the craft and even like tips on getting published. That's a cool thing to look into. There's cool clubs and events and stuff for all kinds of hobbyists around here. If you just go on the forums for the town hall, go on the like you said, the Facebook groups for Celebration, there's all kinds of communities, because Florida may get kind of a reputation for being like for older demographics, but I find that there's a lot of cool people from all kinds of walks of life here, within lots of ways to share.
When I was looking for people that were under 30 that were successful, I thought, I know exactly who I want to interview. Elijah is on my real estate team, so he is on the Near Disney YouTube channel as well, and we do videos in regard to all the cool communities that are within the 25-mile radius.
Yeah. People come to Florida, from my experience in real estate, kind of seeking one of two lifestyles, like the Disney attractions lifestyle or the beach lifestyle. But really, even where we are, you can kind of have the best of both worlds, because Cocoa Beach isn't that far away, and Treasure Island is not really that far away. An hour and a half or less if you're fast, just to get, and that's not too bad.
And you know what I'm excited about for young people too? Brightline, this fast speed train that's coming the second quarter of this year. You know, if Elijah and his friends wanted to jump on the train at Orlando International Airport, which is only about 15 minutes away from here, they could be down in Miami in 3 hours, enjoy the day, and then come back that night too. So that's a whole new dynamic that could be made available at Miami and Palm Beach and Fort Lauderdale.
I love it. Yeah, it's a long state, and the more that we can connect it with high-speed rail, that could just give you the whole taste of Florida lifestyle just all together.
So now that we have the train, can you think of anything in Celebration that we do not have that you might like to see added to the town?
Since I've been here, I have not yet seen like a real art gallery into our downtown, like dedicated art gallery, because I like to think of myself as a bit artistic. And
you are very good. You've collected some very nice pieces of art, and you have a great eye on that. I love the idea of an art gallery, absolutely, because most of the cool towns in that 25-mile radius of Cinderella's Castle would have that. So great idea. So if you haven't heard me say it, Elijah is one of the best realtors. He's part of my dream team on Florida Motion Realty. I'd like you to tell everybody your telephone number, because I think once they see your heart, they're going to be like, hey, I want to work with that guy. Tell everybody what your number is, yeah?
Yeah, you can feel free to get a hold of me, call or text or WhatsApp or anything at 407-922-0587. It's
a real delight. It's an honor for me that I have the opportunity to work with you, and I can't wait for everybody to see this video so they can get to know Elijah Lewis a little bit more.
Awesome. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Bye, everybody. Make sure you watch us on Near Disney YouTube. Elijah's going to be on some videos there too. Bye-bye.
Sounds good.
Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's Castle, because this is truly a magical place to live.